25 years ago today,
Yeah.
you started your award-winning career with us here at our stations.
It's amazing.
So
I
I've
mean,
known
the
you
time
for
is gone.
25 years.
Yeah. And beyond,
That's
really. Yeah.
wild.
'Cause I started in Minot at KMOT.
Which was in
Yeah.
1998.
1998, 99, yep, in 99. I started, I think my first day on the air might have been early June. It snowed, and it was Minot's record
exciting.
snow in the latest in the year. I'm like, I come up here from Kansas City, and it's snowing in North Dakota in June? What's going on?
And that's why you have stayed all these years.
Yes.
Well, we're going to talk about your career, about your life, about all the great things that have happened to you while you've worked here
Oh my
for
gosh,
us.
that's kind of
And
scary.
producer Heather may have outdone herself a little bit. She found some really
What did she
great
do?
look
Oh, boy.
backs
Really?
of you. Yes.
This isn't good.
Good stuff.
I don't know what you got planned here.
It's so good. It's going to be so much fun. And we should point out, you're 25 years. But you're kind of the rookie.
I am. Alan is the new kid
Yeah.
on the 6 o'clock cast, right? He is the new guy at 22. I've got 25. Monica has 35. She just accomplished that a month ago or so, I think early April. LT's been here 34 years, so you do the math on that, and it's just way, way up there. I do believe that of a team of 4, there are teams of 3 like sports and then the anchors, but when you add weather or just a team of 4, I think we are the most, or we have the longest running period in the United States.
I would have
anchors,
to think if you're not the longest running, you've got to be
I think
top
it is.
3.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of 3, like in Texas, there are some that like almost 40 years. But when you have 4, you got sports, weather, and your anchor team, I think we are number 1. We've never been able to find another team that has outlasted us.
Amazing.
So
It's amazing.
It is.
You know, and had I not taken a little break, I would have been ahead of you because I started here in 1997. But then
you did a year
I needed
before,
a little.
right?
I need a little Kevin Lawrence break.
And look,
for
you
a
came
few
back,
years.
right? When you found out I was not going anywhere. So you're like, I got to sign up. Sign me up. I'm back.
Yes, good times.
Well,
so many good things.
Yeah.
I did hear one complaint about you today, though. I spent some time at the state track meet.
What's a day without a complaint, right?
I just lodged one complaint for you about you that you needed to turn the wind down.
How did I
bit.
know, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's windy. At least it's warm. I mean, what if today was a January day?
It could have been
and
so much worse, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that will lead to a chance for thunderstorms too. So yeah.
Do you want to talk about the weather?
Let's do some weather. Okay, and then whatever you've got
nice
planned, I don't know. I'm going to take a long time to do weather here, so we don't. Kevin the KMOT pictures. That's next after weather. That should be interesting.
So good.
Oh,
should we just move on to that?
Yeah, we should, I guess, right?
We better talk about
a little bit because we do have a little bit of weather going on here, Jody. KMOT Sky Tracker, or KMOT, First Warn Sky
Throwing
Tracker
it back to the
Operator.
Minot
My
days.
goodness,
we have
right?
KMOT fans watching.
Oh, of course we do. Yes, a lot fans have reached out today, and they remember my KMOT days, so that's a real honor too.
Cool.
We do have thunderstorms here between KMOT and KUMB, between Minot and Williston right now, north of Dickinson as well. Actually, closer to Dickinson than anywhere else. We don't have any activity right now around the Bismarck-Mandan area, but that will likely change later on. But again, we've got thunderstorms east of Williston, west of Minot, not severe at this time, but we're going to keep a close eye on it. Again, a few poppers here around the Dickinson area, not severe. And the big picture here, more coming into Bowman County. So look out, Bowman, when it roars, go indoors. The chances for thunderstorms will be on your doorstep soon. 83 right now in the Bismarck area. Minot, 85 right now. 78 in Williston, a bit of a boundary. That's what's kicking off these thunderstorms here in northwest North Dakota, where it's a little cooler to the west of the boundary, hotter toward the east of it, and that's a focusing mechanism for these showers and storms. In fact, there's no wind, oddly enough, in Williston and Sidney, but we've got a strong south wind here in central and eastern North Dakota with gusts around 35, 40 miles per hour. And that air you can wear factor, Jody, it's high, right? Look at the yellow. That means it's a bit humid, even muggy in places, as that dew point is approaching 60. Again, fuel for the fire, fuel for thunderstorms, and the pattern gets active the next several days with scattered showers and storms expected.
Which is what you love about this job,
yes.
right?
Well, you're a weather fanatic, and you just, ever since I was a kid, right? Really, since I was 2 years old, weather has been my passion. And now I'm doing this as a broadcast career and getting paid to do what I truly love.
Yes.
And getting paid to eat donuts.
And you're passionate about donuts, too.
Yes.
I thought to myself, what is the most Kevin snack we could get?
You got it right there.
There are 25 donuts here. And I am so proud of the newsroom too, because I brought them in this morning and I shoved them kind of under my desk. And there are still 25. So
that's amazing. That's amazing.
With
this team around here.
I know they'll probably be pouring in shortly.
The door's been locked, apparently.
I promised them they could have one later. Anyway, we are celebrating your 25th work anniversary today. Can you believe it's been 25 years?
I can't.
You started on this day in 1998 at KMOT in Minot. You posted this picture along with some other gems on your Facebook today, saying you signed a 3-year contract with KMOT, and that sounded like an eternity at the time.
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, look at you.
I thought 3 years, you know, I was in my 20s. I'm like, no, it's going to go on forever, right? That was in a snap.
Flies, yes. Now, you were only at KMOT for about a year and a half before you moved here to Bismarck. At that time, you became chief meteorologist for our 4-station group. And of course, the rest is history.
Wow.
Do you remember these people?
Oh, every one of them.
Yeah, I recognize some of those people too. So we had some help from a friend at KMOT looking around for some old pictures. This is from October of 1998. It was an anniversary celebration. Yeah, and this is your news team.
First and only time I've ever worn a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's a great memory. And then there's this one. I remember this news desk,
Tom Overly, Carla Dolan, Tom Gerhardt.
This is from that same time frame, 1998, 99-ish.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And here you are.
Kevin and Phil's
I had
garden.
never seen this one before, but doing a report out in the garden. Kevin and Phil's garden, it seems. That was a KMOT project.
It was a lot of fun. It was like Dan's garden.
Yes.
Minot style.
Yes,
so.
I love it.
Good.
So there's a little trip down memory lane to kind of set the stage for what's to come. We've got more coming up. Kevin, we're going to remind you what life was like in 1998.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Hold on. We're going to get in the time machine and go back to 98 when we come back.
You're watching KFYR.
All right, this is insane. I seriously just saw the rundown of our cast. We have them on our iPads here. It's the entire cast. You've got Kevin wants a vacation. Yeah. Okay, what is that all about? This is going to be interesting.
Just sit back and eat your donut while we celebrate your work anniversary, Kevin. 25 years is a long time to work at one place, right? It's impressive. People don't really do that anymore. So we're happy to have you, but
I'm going to be so sick after eating 25 donuts. Anyway.
Well, I'll have one, so you only have to eat 24. Anyway, 25 years is so long, we thought we'd take a look back at what life was like 25 years ago in 1998, which is when you started at KMOT in Minot. It was a big year in the world of technology. Kevin, the same year you started working here, Google was founded.
Really?
In 1998, the hot new computer was the first Apple iMac. And pop culture, 1998. Everyone wanted a Furby. Those things are so weird. Those strange robotic furry animals dominating at the movies. One of the greatest of all time. I'm the king of the world. Titanic. Right before you started at KMOT on May 14th, 1998, millions of people tuned in for the very last episode of Seinfeld. We had a party, like a station party, because that was an NBC show. Yes.
I don't remember that right at that moment.
Well, you were busy moving.
Yeah, right. There you go.
And of course, the best way to remember how long ago you started working here is to look at prices.
32 cents.
This is incredible. In 1998, eggs were 88 cents. The price of a new home was only $129,000. A postage stamp was 32 cents. And a gallon of gas was $1.06.
I remember, Jody, the very first time between Minot and Bismarck when gas went to that 3 digits. It was 99 cents forever, and then it crossed over to $1. It's like, how are we going to afford this? You know, I mean, this is crazy. What
the
is the world coming to?
90s, I feel like were a pivotal decade in my life, and looking back at that, let's go back to the 90s.
Yeah.
My gosh, we could have eggs I could egg your house at that price.
Yeah, you could finally afford it.
The fun things we could do.
Oh my goodness.
Up next on Kevin Lawrence.
There's
First
more?
News at 4.
Oh wait, there's more. Oh my.
We're continuing in our celebration of you, Kevin.
Look at those graphics.
More memories of the last 25 years coming up.
Kids.
It certainly is perfect. I got to tell you. I got to tell you, it's nice to get in the pool. I guess we'll talk to him after this commercial break.
Oh, that iconic
Arlen.
backyard barbecue moment. You remember how many years you did the backyard barbecue segments?
I want to say 10, 12.
It was a long time,
It was
I think.
It was a great run. It
How
was
many
so
people
much fun.
did you push in a pool?
Well, Arlen, I think, was one, and maybe two.
Really? There was
Well,
another
no,
one?
I mean him twice, in my mind anyway. No, I think Arlen might have been the only one, but he was such a good sport about that.
Oh, so funny. What was
Yeah.
your favorite part about that segment? The food?
The food was good, but really, honestly, Jody, my favorite part was just getting out in the community and hearing people's stories, right? I mean, they see us on the news, they see what we do, but to hear their story and be a part of their life for a couple of hours, sure, the food was great, obviously, but just getting to spend time with people on an individual basis every Thursday night was great.
Yeah, those were
Enjoyed it,
fun.
yeah.
I remember I got to go to a couple of them.
Yeah.
Well, weather forecasting has changed a lot in 25 years. So has our own
it sure
station
has.
look and the graphics.
Yes.
What do you think the biggest change has been when it comes to technology in your time here?
There is no doubt about it, Jody. When I first started, we had what's called dial-up. Remember that?
Yeah.
It took about 2.5 hours to get static images, like a satellite photo. That one that was rotated or animated a minute ago, that was kind of like in the 2000s, but in the 90s, we had static images, just one image, right? And the background graphics and those icons, we did all of that by hand, but the data, we had to dial in and get some of that, the radar, the satellite.
Yeah.
So now everything is instant. Of course, we have high-speed internet. There was a satellite era, all of our data came down on satellite, but now it's all internet-based. I mean, it's just, technology is amazing.
Yeah, it has. But look we've had cameras for so
Yes.
long, right?
The Skywatch cameras have been awesome. Well, good. We even called them Skywatch back then, I see. That was a while ago. I'm not sure what year this would have been. Probably 20...
I'm going to say early 2000s.
Yeah,
don't you
2005,
think?
I'd say.
Yeah. I don't know. So fun to look back at that. I'm glad that your forecast today, though, is nothing like what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
No,
Right?
it's
No
good to see
snow,
Amanda
no
there
blizzards.
too, by the way. Yeah.
I know, it's so fun to look at old
I know,
videos
you see these
and see
people
our
go,
friends.
oh man, I hope she's doing well, and she's on TV, I think, still.
Yes,
Or
in
she's
Ohio.
got maybe two children
One,
now.
and she
One
is
child.
going to kindergarten, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amanda. Yeah.
Time marches on.
I know, different last names now. You got it's hard to keep up,
It
right?
is.
So yeah. All right. Well, a quick weather segment. We'll keep it brief here, but we do have a good chance for some showers over time, Jody. We're looking at scattered showers and storms. Again, that strong disturbance over the western states, keeping that moisture train, I call it, moving into the north here, and that just simply means a good chance for some rain. Overall, looks like mostly into eastern Montana, western North Dakota, and that continues for the weekend as well. Muggy and breezy conditions. Severe storms are possible out to the west, and we are looking for that threat for rain continuing. By the way, I do want to do a huge shout out to meteorologist Henry Blakes, because it's my special day apparently. He typically weather produces for the 4 o'clock here, so I can come on and do this cast. He made these graphics, so thank you, Henry.
Henry, what a guy.
As he just had a donut over there in the corner, so I'm
We
glad
had to
see.
earn his donut.
Yeah, right,
He said
so-
you can't just take a donut, you got to do some work.
He
So
made,
I'll do more work or another donut.
more work. Okay, he's going to do more work. All right, he's working the 6 and
Go
10.
wash
Thank
my
you very
car.
much, Henry. I guess I'll be leaving after the 5. All right, hour by hour.
Oh, he said he'd do the 5 too.
Okay.
The
I
rest
guess
of the donuts
I'm
are
taking
yours,
my
Henry.
donuts and I'm out of here, right? All right, showers and storms. Look at all that in Montana, western North Dakota. But then late tonight, I think central North Dakota has a good chance for scattered showers and storms. We get a break tomorrow morning, and then for tomorrow afternoon, more instability. And you guessed it, there will be a chance for more showers and storms, especially toward the early to mid-evening time frame. Some of those could be severe.
Okay, well,
Keep
I
an eye on
hope
it.
that they
Yeah.
are not severe.
I hope
We
not,
don't
too.
need that.
No,
Okay,
we don't.
stay with us. We have more Kevin Lawrence coming up.
What could possibly be left?
Herman's Furniture is again the best of the best furniture store.
22 years.
Kevin, what's going on?
I have Old Man Winter on the line right now, and he won't let go. I'm hanging up now. Yes, I am. Bye. Okay.
You haven't changed at all. You still like to make fake phone calls on the news, don't you? Like,
If I
this
can make
is your
myself laugh,
thing.
that dumb. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
We're celebrating, as you've probably figured out, your 25th work anniversary today. We know you don't like to brag, but you have to sit there while I talk about your awards. In 25 years, Kevin has won 6 Emmys, and those were often won with your competing against much bigger cities and markets. You've also won multiple Best Weather Person awards from the North Dakota Broadcast Association, plus others first place awards from Midwest Broadcast Journalists Association and the Great Plains Associated Press. We are so lucky to have you because you are so good at your job, award-winning and just all-around nice guys.
Well, and when you got co-workers that are so pleasant and wonderful to work with,
it makes it
you,
fun.
Jody, are this whole show, and it's the fun show, right? Yeah. Other ones are more newsy.
Yes.
You got to put your serious hat on, right? But this one's more fun and lighthearted.
No seriousness here. Now you talk about this often. But you met your wife, Luana, while working here.
I did, yes, indeed.
You will have been married for 20 years in August.
That's right.
You, of course, have the twins together. It's a good thing life brought you here to Bismarck. But the good news for us is that we're also friends with your wife. I was friends with your wife before you even came into the picture. So when producer Heather and I asked her for some pictures, boy, oh boy, did she deliver.
I love those pictures.
Okay, well, look at this one, though. Young Kevin.
Oh my, what the heck?
Oh, Luana, we just love this. 18 years old here, right? Practicing your future meteorological skills with that taped up map on your wall.
That was,
I've heard
a whole
you
story
talk about
this.
But until Luana sent the picture this morning, I had never seen the picture. Amazing.
My mentor, Brian Busby, who's still the chief in Kansas City, because he started in 1986, I went down and talked to him with a TV station because that's what you do when you want to get in this line of work. And we scheduled an hour to do a meet and greet, and I was there until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
I know, we really hit it off, and we're still really dearest of friends all these years later. So he taught me how to do some of this weather wall technique on a camcorder that I bought.
It's amazing.
In the basement
we
to hone in the craft.
The photographic proof. We have a couple more things that we want to share with you, but we need to go to a break. So stay with us. You can't leave either.
More?
We'll be right back.
What a show.
Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale is going on now. Get it.
You know, Kevin, I've been walking around town and hearing from people, they want to hire a new meteorologist. Someone who's going to give us some better news.
That's fine. I'll go on vacation. I'll do whatever it takes. If you want to send me somewhere for a couple of weeks, I'll see what I can bring back with me. But
you have to stand right here and
face the music.
Face the music.
Okay, let's think positive then. I always try to put a positive spin on the forecast. This is not a yardstick.
It's a ruler.
It's not a
it could be
yardstick.
so much worse. How many times in the past 25 years, Kevin, have you offered to go on vacation? I feel like you just said this to me yesterday. I'll go on vacation.
I'll go on, I'm always talking about vacations. Viewers point this out too, that I like going on vacation. We love family trips, right? I mean, I like what I do, but we like to go places too.
Well, work hard and play hard, right?
That's right. I have a problem though because my plate is empty. So do I lick it or do I just grab another donut?
I know there were 25 donuts. You ate one.
Now that I'm all
Henry
jacked up on
had
sugar.
one because he worked so hard for you. So you'll have to choose what you want to take home to your family. And I'm sure we can find someone around here to celebrate your 25th work anniversary.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you to Barry Schumeyer. He came in a few minutes ago and handed me a 25-year packet, so I get to select a gift on behalf of the company. This is a great company to work for.
Here's to 25 more years, Kevin.